What's up, everybody? Today we're going to have a look at our old friend, Georgia Transparency. Georgia, aka Heavy Mouth Breather Transparency, once again goes and tries to annoy and harass as many people as possible, this time in the district attorney's office. They don't like him there. And the best part is, watch how many times he gets the door slammed in his face. It's actually hilarious. Sit back, relax, and enjoy.
GT went hot at the Habersham County Courthouse in Georgia. Please make sure to like, share, subscribe to include smashing that notification bell. Most of the public officials could have cared less about my presence with a camera. One office questioned my camera and, however, received the proper education from supervision. Big shout out to the clerk's office for checking and not making a big deal out of it. I can't say the same thing for the district attorney's office. What is it with the DA's offices in Georgia about not liking transparency? Simply existing in a public space to document your government and where your tax dollars are going could have deputies called on you.
So as you guys can see, this is a typical ploy that these frauditors use. The whole, oh, I simply existed in an office and I simply walked through the office. It's more than that. You're walking into random offices, sticking cell phones in people's faces, being as anonymous as possible, being condescending, and guess what? That conduct is abnormal. So yes, absolutely, by means of your conduct, the sheriffs can absolutely be called. It has nothing to do with trying to lack transparency, as you always like to say. It's simply the fact that your behavior is abnormal. And again, we keep in mind that the sheriff's objective is to protect the building. And that is exactly what he's doing by investigating why you're just there, breathing heavy and waddling around a public office.
To make matters worse, it appears that the Mountain Judicial Circuit will violate the Georgia Open Records Act. When questioning to submit a request, the window was slammed and I was provided with no service. They also called security because staff was feeling harassed. Let's check out the Habersham County Courthouse.
45 convenience fee.
Hi, how can I help you?
Oh, just take you some pictures and video. So that's the whole issue with this, guys. As you guys can see, the anonymous nature of the whole thing. Oh, I'm just taking pictures and videos. No. So the frauditors always say, oh, I'm just here taking pictures and videos. Of what? Why? What is your purpose for being here? Again, that is why they cause the alarm, which, again, I believe is their intent.
Okay.
Forms.
Need anything?
Oh, no, I'm good.
Can we ask what it's for?
Oh, for like news, media, press. Yeah.
Can we get some consent to this?
Ma'am,
Can we get some consent to this? Or do you prefer?
I can't hear you. I'm sorry.
Is this something that we have a choice in? Because I don't know that any of us really feel comfortable having our video taken without our consent, not knowing what it's for.
Yeah, do you have a consent form? And then you can sign one of mine, and then I'll sign yours for filming me with your cameras in here.
That's not us personally. Let me go grab our supervisor just for a moment so we can speak together.
Oh, no, it should be okay.
But I'm gonna go grab our supervisor.
Oh, no, I don't need a supervisor or nothing.
I'm gonna go grab
good.
our supervisor. I'll be
That's
right
our procedure, that's our protocol.
To get a supervisor when someone comes in the office?
No, but you're asking to film us. And,
I didn't ask you anything. I just walked in here.
okay, but what are you doing with the camera?
Taking pictures and video of the courthouse.
On the outside?
Just everywhere the public can go. Yeah, that's all.
It's just new. We don't usually experience that. That's why we're asking.
Oh, no, it's perfectly fine. Yes, ma'am. I'm professional and polite and everything.
Okay.
Yeah. It should be okay. Civil, criminal, traffic.
I guess traffic goes there.
She said it's fine. I just wanted
Oh, you
to
scared
double
me.
check and make sure.
I'm sorry.
So she said it's fine. I just wanted to double check and make sure.
Oh, yeah. I knew it'd be okay.
I'm kind of new here, so.
That's perfectly fine, man. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name?
My name's Lexi.
Lexi? Okay, thank you. In her name, she interacted with me as well.
I'm kind of new here.
Ma'am?
I'm kind of new here, so.
Oh, could you get her attention for me? I don't want to yell. Oh, just your name? My name's Russ.
Oh, I'm Kimberly.
Kimberly? Thank you.
Nice to meet you.
Oh, thank you so much. And then her name, because she interacted with me.
Samantha.
Samantha, thank y'all so much. I really appreciate it.
So, as you guys can see, his sole objective was just to get a reaction, and once he got the reaction, he left. Now, there was no confrontation. There was no negative energy here. I mean, look, the clerks just said, okay, I don't know what you're doing, but okay, do whatever you want to do, which is fine. But again, not everyone reacts the same way to these quote-unquote audits. I mean, again, these audits are pointless. But let's see what happens next when he goes to the district attorney's office.
That's cool. Ma'am? Hello? Do what? Oh, okay, thank you. It's a nice building.
How can I help you?
Oh, just taking some pictures and video. Just like in here and stuff.
For what reason?
Just like news and stuff.
Again, that's such a vague statement, a statement that really accomplishes nothing. The purpose of that is still to be as anonymous as possible, to cause the alarm, to create the disturbance, to create annoyance, quite frankly. And that's just what his whole purpose is with this video, as you guys can tell. Just standing there breathing heavy, filming in offices. Give me a break.
We don't normally have that.
Oh yeah, it should be fine out here. I'm not coming back there or nothing. I can't come back there.
Well, we don't usually
So-
have people that record outside our office. Who are you with?
Oh, just independent
Yeah,
and everything.
I don't think you need to be out there recording. Have
Oh,
you
I think
checked
it'll be,
in
yeah. I think it'll
with
be
security?
okay. Yeah, of course I did. That's the only way. Is there another way in the building without going through security?
Well, I mean, the lobby's open.
Yeah, it's like I can like stay out here with my camera and stuff.
Certainly.
Yeah. Oh, my name's Russ. Your name, ma'am? Wow. Holy cow. Such rude and unprofessionalism.
Says the heavy mouth breather, literally foaming at the mouth to film inside random offices for no reason. Quite frankly, we need to see more of these door slams, which we might see a couple more in this video.
Yes, sir.
Oh, I was wondering if I could put in an open records request, please.
I mean, you could drop one off or email it in. We can instruct you on how to do that, though.
Oh, no, I know how to do it. According to the Georgia Open Records Act, I can provide it to you orally. Let's take a moment and talk about the law that he's trying to quote. Now, I've stated numerous times on this channel that when it comes to the law, language means everything. If you look at the language of the law, you're able to understand what it's actually saying. The language says that a request to this article, number one, it may be made to a custodian of a public record orally or in writing, but they're not obligated to. And if you go out throughout the law, we see that there are restrictions to what people can publicly request. Does that mean that people can publicly request certain information? Yes and no. Yes, there's information readily available, but not everything is to be disclosed. Not everything that a person can request is lawful to be requested. Why am I saying that? My point is, the right of a FOIA or a public records request is not unfettered, as these frauditors like to say. They think they can FOIA anything and everything. Because the law itself lists the restrictions, it shows that that right is not unfettered. And again, the law says that you may take my request orally. They may, but that doesn't mean that they have to. If they have a specific regulation on how FOIAs are taken, they lawfully have the right to enforce it. Orally or in writing.
I'm gonna shut this window.
Can I-
I'm not agreeing to be in video.
Can I do an open records request, please? Ma'am?
Hey, we've got someone trying to video us at
How you doing, sir?
Good, how are you?
Can I help you with something? This is a private office.
Oh
You
yeah,
have to step outside.
I'm just trying to get services from the DA.
What's
That's
that?
all. I'm trying to get services.
Okay.
I'm trying to put it in an open records request.
Okay. Well, open records requests are taken care of. What kind of open record? Because most of those are handled by the sheriff's department.
Well, no, it's for the DA's office. It's got nothing
Okay.
to do with the sheriff's
Can I ask you to
office.
turn the camera off for that purpose? They're not happy. You're filming inside an office space.
Oh no, I'm out here in the lobby.
No, this is still considered a private office.
How's it private when it's funded by taxpayers?
Well, this portion out here in the hallway, you can film all you'd like.
But we're allowed
But
to
up in
do it
here,
here.
this is considered still private office or suite for the DA's office.
Do you know
So-
that? Well, I would like to put in an open records request. Notice how Rusty Boy is now mixing up his words. Public records request. Like, again, his purpose is not there for a public records request. His purpose is there just to stick his camera into these ladies' faces and harass them. Like, it's that clear. I haven't done anything wrong.
No, it's just they're concerned that you're filming inside the room there, and there's documents and things. So if you want to leave your camera outside and conduct your business, that's fine.
Well, no, I'm working on a story with press and everything, and I'm
you
here
have
to.
credentials, I can see.
Yeah, do you have credentials for freedom of the speech? Because downstairs under the Bill of Rights, it shows
Understood.
that freedom of the
In
press.
a public space, I have no
But
problem.
we're in a
this way.
public. But we're in a public space.
This portion of the courthouse is not a public space. sir.
Of course it is. Under threat of arrest, I'll leave, or criminal trespass. I
No.
will vacate out. I'm not trying to make anybody's.
And I'm not either.
I'm not
saying
trying to make-
You're free to set your camera outside and record all you like out there in a public space. This part of this suite is still considered outside because it says this is the DA's office.
Well, it does. If the public can come in here and get services wherever on case law Brandenburg v. Hayes, that wherever the public can go, the press can go. I'm not. First of all, Russell, there's no such case as Brandenburg v. Hayes. He's trying to quote Brandberg v. Hayes, but that's not what the case is talking about. The case was talking about whether or not a reporter could use the First Amendment as protection from disclosing confidential information. Now, this case is old. This case has been debated to death. It's been overruled in some circumstances. But what does a reporter using the First Amendment to protect them from giving sources, what does that have to do with you filming inside a public office? You know, these frauditors misquote case law all the time, and this is an example of that.
I haven't tried to access back here, or I haven't gone through that door.
Your camera, if you film through there, you're filming stuff inside.
Well, I can see through there, though, when they open it. Like, when they open it and I'm talking to the lady, I saw everything. Like, I can look at it.
Right, but you're not supposed to record it.
Yeah, but whatever the eyes can see, you can record. That's case law. That's Supreme Court case law.
To this day, I am still waiting for a frauditor to quote the law that they are referring to. I want to see the law that they keep saying says specifically that if a person can see something, they automatically have the right to record it, even if it's in a private office. I understand that different states have different voyeurism laws and stuff like that, but what is the Supreme Court case, the Supreme Court rulings that says what the frauditor just said? I'll wait here all night until you tell me what case law says that.
I'm not trying to make your job hard or nothing.
No, and I'm not trying to impede your progress. It's like if you would turn the camera off, do your business,
No,
and leave.
I can't turn the camera off, though. That's the thing, is that I can't turn it off. I'm working on a story.
Okay.
And I just want to put in an open records request.
Okay.
That's all I want to do.
Okay.
But they're not. And I know y'all are separate from the DA and the Habersham Sheriff's Office. I know y'all don't violate the rights of the people.
It's hilarious because that's literally the third time he's had a door closed in his face. I didn't put the reaction there because the officer does come back, but I just find it funny that people keep closing doors in his face.
What are we looking at?
They said they accept open records through email or written. And that's a business card. She says if you'll make the email request to her, she'll see that you get your stuff.
Oh, according to the Georgia Open Records Act, I can submit it verbally.
They have requested that you do it. They either accept
They don't get to change the law, though.
They haven't. They told me their policy is either written or email.
Well, their policy can't supersede the law, because according to the Georgia Open Records Act, I can either submit it in writing here right now, or I can provide it verbally.
They have asked that you do it either.
Well, I don't know what they've asked. I'm just telling you what the law is. So can I stay in here and record?
Not in here. You can record out here because this is still a private suite.
But there's pamphlets and stuff and business cards and everything, because if the public can come in here, I can come in here.
I'll tell you what. I want. They've asked that.
Their wants.
Fine.
I mean, their wants don't supersede the U.S. Constitution. Michelle Williamson.
As you can see, the clerk's office wasn't sure about free press, and they checked with their supervision. Big shout out to them. The DA's office felt harassed because I was existing in a public space with a camera and trying to submit a public records request. If the DA staff doesn't feel comfortable answering to the public, then I highly recommend seeking employment in the private sector.
I continue to question what the purpose of these videos actually serve. There's no activism here. There's no journalism. It's just a mouth breather literally breathing heavily in a public office, trying to get under the skin of employees for reasons. I mean, look, it's grown their channels, but as we see, frauditors are slowly but surely being eradicated from the face of planet Earth, and Georgia Transparency will be one soon. I'm very sure. But anyway, hopefully you guys enjoyed the video, and hey, see you guys next time.